Hi, Mr. Knuckles Music Lessons. I'm just going to talk briefly about bar chords. So a bar chord just means that you are taking your finger and you are making a bar, and that becomes kind of like the nut. So let me use E as an example. E is third string at the first fret, fourth and fifth string at the second fret, but you're also going to play the first and second and the sixth open with that chord, and it sounds like that. All right. If I was to pretend to play those strings at the nut, I would put my finger there and, all right, no, I'm not doing anything with that finger, but my point is, if I want to move this all up one fret each, I'm going to slide everything one fret up, exactly the same situation, except now I've got to have a finger to play at the first fret. So this finger is going to play first and second string, two bottom strings, and the top string, or the sixth. And now I can move that up. I can move it up again for F sharp. By the way, when you're playing a bar chord like this, the top string is the note that names the chord. So this is a major chord. That's E major because the top string is being played open, which is an E note. If I move it up, this top string is F, so it's an F major. Move it up again, it's F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, D sharp, C, B sharp, A. All right. Wait a second. I didn't say that right. It was D, the A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, and back to E. Whoops, way up here at the 12th fret. And so that note starts the whole sequence again. All right? So again, open top string is E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, no B sharp, you go straight to C sharp, D sharp, E. And I can play bar chords all the way along, although the frets get thinner, so it's much more difficult to play it. All right, that doesn't sound quite right. But anyways, you can move that bar chord all along, and notice that this A is the same as that. There's a few little differences, all right, because I have that high note there, right? You can't hear that note there because that note doesn't exist in this chord, but it's still an A, all right? This is a G. So that's one bar chord. You can also play a bar chord like an A. If this is an A, then the nut is taking care of a couple of strings. The first string and the fifth are being played open. Actually, you can play the top string in A and it's all right. All right? But if you want to move that up, now this is difficult, and I don't do a very good job of this, but if I wanted to move that up, I'd have to bar that there. All right? A lot of guys, I included, just do this. All right? So they play the second string at the first fret, and then they use pinky and ring to play third and fourth, and they don't really play the second like they should, right? If A is second, third, and fourth, then when you slide it up, you should be playing the second in that chord. But especially if you're playing an electric and you're looking for power chords, then it's really the bass notes of the power chord you want, right? So that's like, that would be C there. All right? Technically, if you took a D chord, if you were able to play it like that, and I can't, I've got very small hands, but you could slide that D chord up. All right, I'm not doing a great job of that, but you can slide any chord up, any chord structure you can slide up. That's a C. I could take a C and slide it up. All right. That's where I start to fall apart. I don't do that very often, but it's possible. Any chord that you can play that has an extra finger, you can play it a different way, and all of a sudden you've got your first finger to make a bar as you slide that chord up. All right, so that's what a bar chord's all about.